Hi, I'm Andrew with Cane Creek Cycling Components, and I'm here to talk to you about how to quickly set up your HELM air fork. So, the Cane Creek HELM fork uses a unique D-lock axle system, which is actually lock and keyed. When installing, simply send it in through the lower portion of the fork, lock the opposite side, tension your preload, and then cinch up your quick release axle. Alright, so after you have your D-lock axle system all set up and locked in place, your next step is going to be setting up your spring rate in your air spring of your Cane Creek HELM fork. And so the spring rate is dictated by the amount of PSI that you set up in that fork, and we recommend your starting PSI to be roughly 40% of your body weight. Alright, now that you have your 40% of your body weight in PSI pumped up into that positive chamber, the next very important step is to remember to equalize your negative air chamber. So on the Cane Creek HELM, we use a manual negative air charging port. It's simply behind this protective cap on the lower end of your air spring leg. Unscrew the Presta valve, and all you have to do is click it up. Alright, so with your negative air charge button depressed, slightly cycle the suspension, pull it up to full extension. Don't have to pull too tight. Then ensure that the button is fully closed on the bottom and that your protective cap is back in place. Alright, so after we have your air spring all set up, we can move over to the damper side of the fork. On the top portion of the fork, you have your high speed and low speed compression. We recommend running those starting out in the open setting. On the bottom of the fork, you have your rebound settings. We recommend those to be right in the middle for your initial ride setup, and then you can dial those in for the support and the rebound that you need, after your initial ride. Alright, now that you've completed the quick steps in setting up your Cane Creek HELM air fork, you're ready to get out and hit the trails. We strongly recommend that you check out our additional videos, including the more in-depth setting SAG video linked in the description below. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you out on the trails.